Hi everyone, it's Lulu. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. And today's topic is Becca, the new foundation by Becca. Want to tell you all about it. I will tell you right off the bat, I'm probably returning mine, and certainly I'll try to give you all the details as to why. But early standings are that I'm probably returning this. So Becca Foundation, the name, it's a long one, Ultimate Coverage Complexion Creme. Of course, spelled C-R-E-M-E. And here's the box. Typical Becca box. 1 ounce, $44. Purchased it at Sephora. And it is a pump. If you land up buying it and liking it, you won't know when you're almost out. It feels pretty light to begin with. I'm assuming it's an airless pump, the way it feels, because you can't hear anything shaking. And the color that I bought is Buttercup. And the reason that I don't like it, for me, is it's too matte. The color was not quite right. We'll talk a little bit about that. And you can see my pores. Now, I have visible pores, but generally, foundations, you know, by the time I'm all done, my pores are pretty much covered. This one, not so much. I can really see my pores, particularly here. And as I said, I do have large pores. You know, as you get older and the gravity sags and skin sags, the pores kind of stretch open. Plus with oily skin, they're always filled with oil, and, you know, again, that kind of keeps them stretched open like a rubber band, and eventually just stays loose. So I do have that issue. And the color that I got was Buttercup, and it's described as medium beige, yellow golden undertones, and that describes me. I think I've mentioned in MAC I'm an NC 30, sometimes a 35, sometimes a 25, depending on the formula. Estee Lauder Double Wear, I am a 2N1. It's not a perfect match, but we've been through a number of matches for me, and that's about as good as it gets. And it probably runs, well, 2N1. And so it applies, here, let me, when I first got it, I was kind of nervous yesterday. It looked very, I don't know how to do this, peachy. You can see it's kind of it's thicker than normal, I would say. It's not, you know, it's thicker than Estee Lauder Double Cream. You can definitely tell this is a very high pigment, but it looked very peachy. And I, you know, kept rubbing it out, and geez, you know, and I could probably do my whole arm with this. And I thought, well, let's try it on, because sometimes, you know, obviously the color is different. And I put it on. It's definitely a little light for me. And when it's light and matte, with this dark hair, it is just too stark, which again I think is aging, and you know, I don't want to do anything that ages me. The olive is also described as medium beige, yellow golden undertones. Now, Sephora usually at least changes the words up a little bit, but not this time. The olive has the exact same color description as the Buttercup, but I went with the Buttercup because, you know, I'm on that foundation matcher thing that Sephora does, and it said that's my match. So that's what I did. And let me read to you what it says, although certainly you can look it up on the screen. I'll try to read fast. What it is: a full coverage yet breathable foundation formulated with high concentrations of pigment and water. What it does: ideal for any skin type. I have oily skin this time of year. I'm probably combination around here and oily. In the winter, in the summer, I am oily, very oily. So I thought, okay. Plus, usually the higher the pigment, the better it is for oily skin. Ideal for any skin type. This formula contains a balance of 21% pure pigment and 22% water, which work in synergy to completely conceal imperfections, redness, and we all know my red nose is my hyperpigmentation and uneven texture in a weightless cream. I don't have any other skin issues to hide other than my nose. I mean, I have some hyperpigmentation. I don't care if it peeks through, but it's really not that noticeable even. Doesn't have parabens and all that other stuff no one likes these days. What else you need to know? The average foundation formula usually contains 10 to 15% pigment and 5 to 10% water, whereas this product contains 21% pure pigment and 22% pure 22% water. Research shows that it's supposed to wear 24 hours, okay, if you say so, and that it's highly water and transfer resistant. I'm sure it is. I mean, based on how matte it is, and I'm sure it is. What's interesting, it says results in a smooth, hydrated skin. I disagree completely about the hydrated skin part. My skin looks parched, which is, never looks parched. And visibly improved appearance, for me, that's not true. You can see my pores. I mean, my skin looks smooth, but you do see my pores, and you even see, I don't have wrinkles up here, but it's like I see something. You know, something that I don't like to see. So there's my story. It comes in 20 shades. Did I say that? It's $44. Maybe I did. And that's kind of the short and sweet review of it. For me, it's too matte. I feel that if I were to keep it, if I found a better color match, or if I were to keep it, I would have to use luminizer with it. Just a little dot of luminizer in it, because this to me looks very unnatural. I like to look like I'm wearing makeup. I have no problem looking like I have makeup on. I enjoy makeup. But even for me, this is a little too made up looking. I don't think this would be buildable, because as it is, I can't imagine putting a second layer on this. And I think it would really, really look made up. So that's about it. And Sephora is the exclusive beauty retailer for this product. So if you want it, Sephora is the place. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you found this helpful. I think if you like full coverage, you'll like it. If you like matte, you'll like it. If you have good sized pores, you'll like it. Yesterday, that's what I wanted to mention. Yesterday, I wore it with, I had moisturizer on and the Maybelline Baby Skin, which is a pore perfector, great price, love it, drugstore. And I love the Baby Skin. I'm beginning to suspect, however, that the Baby Skin is making my oil breakthrough sooner than usual. And it happened yesterday with this. Excuse me. I had oil breakthrough at about the 2.5, 3 hour mark. My forehead, which rarely has breakthrough, I have breakthrough here. Very rarely on the forehead. It looked like I missed it at the 2.5, 3 hour point. That was surprising to me. Broke down around my nose, which I'm used to. Today, no primer or pore perfector, simply my moisturizer, and I'm at the 4 hour mark, and I do not have any oil breakthrough. Not around my nose, not on my forehead, nowhere. It looks as fresh as when I applied it. So I'm thinking it was my Baby Skin, which makes me sad. So keep that in mind as well, to give you a very, trying to give you as much detail as I can. I've not tried it with another primer yet. I will before I return it, just in case some other primer will make it look magical. If it does, I'll report back. But there's my story. So I hope this was helpful. Ask any questions. Have a wonderful day. As always, when you go out there, be aware, be safe, and talk to you really soon. Thanks. Bye.